Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to your weekend update on Bitcoin at the very least. We have some things to talk about. All right, yesterday evening was quite volatile. We had a bit of a spike here in the early evening, followed by a big closure of positions, and that had to do with news, but it was also just in general volatility was to be expected, right? And I think in general, actually, the volatility was still relatively mild, because if you look at yesterday, then sure, we had nice bullish momentum. That was good, and you could have made some money on that. Some altcoins actually performed quite well, but it never really turned into a breakout. Like we never broke above the 58,400 level. If you go to the daily time frame, we did not break above the 200 EMA. So in the end, even though we did have some volatility and some momentum, which arguably is still going on right now, nothing conclusive has been done. All right, you can see the EMAs right here are still relatively flat, which means that purely technically the price is very much in a consolidation, which basically has been the case, and that's also a bit of a positive. All right, but that basically has been the case since we put in this double bottom right here, and that's also why it's relatively positive. Because this is the first time here in July that we've actually been, or not in July, but since we started to be quite bearish. This is the first time around that we are actually, consolidating and holding a level. Because the last time we did this was the 24th of June. And back then we actually did have more bullish momentum, I would say. Because all the bullish momentum we had in this consolidation was very, very short-lived. You can see we had two spikes right here, and those instantly turn into bearish momentum. I have to check that out a little bit later. But no, I mean, this is the first time that we've actually been able to consolidate for a longer period of time, and also have some momentum here and there, and we are getting some bottom signals. Now, for me, look, that's nice, but we need some real confirmation, some real bullish confirmation at least, to really turn bullish here. And for me, the main level to break is still that level at 60,000. So yes, there are indications that we can turn bullish here, right? I mean, the Germans also ran out of Bitcoin. As you can see, they have $2 of Bitcoin left right now after sending most of it away to OTC partners yesterday. But even when that happens, like sure, that's bullish, right? Fundamentally, that's bullish. But then they run out of Bitcoin, and you would expect everyone to be euphoric and buying Bitcoin. And then what we had is we had a little bit of a spike right here, up to 58,500, and that was it. So I am not convinced at this point of time. Do I think we can turn bullish? Yes, but the overall trend right here, and I don't want anyone to forget, and there are more indications and indicators telling me that we can be bullish from here. But unless there is strong confirmation, I think it's best to assume we're going lower. All right. It's also like most of the German Bitcoin was sold away OTC. All right. So basically just to big companies who then have the Bitcoin. Who knows what they will do with the Bitcoin? All right. They might just also sell it. They might sell it off to other parties that are going to sell it, whatever. All right. So, and then you have Mt. Gox still. So I'm not convinced we are bullish yet. I think we can turn bullish, but overall, if you look at the situation right now, weekend has been quite bullish in the last couple of weeks. So some bullish momentum, I think, is to be expected in the weekend. But as long as we don't break above 59,500 and 60,000, we won't see any type of rally or rallying behavior for at least the majority of the market. There will always be altcoins that outperform. But that's so this is what I expect. I mean, you do see earlier today, you also saw some short positions being closed, and you see some long positions being opened. So very short term, I can be slightly bullish. But overall, the most important moves will be on Sunday and Monday again. So I'll get back to that tomorrow. But for now, those are my thoughts. If you do have any questions, let me know. Like I said, there are some altcoins that are performing, so just keep your eyes on that. But for now, that's everything you need to know. So thank you for watching. Take care. And bye.